at Sophic Automation. Sorry, needs to drag a bit. Software automation at Bayan lepas. Saya start bekerja sebagai software engineer dari 2020 sehingga sekarang. Saya adalah lepasan degree computer science, major in network engineering. Saya start study 2016 sampai 2019 dekat Malaysia, Universiti Malaysia Sabah lah, under Dr. As. So I'm the backend and front-end developer. I'm starting as a front-end developer actually, the junior software engineer as a front-end developer. So after a few years and already adapting with the major language, which is a Java language, so they are convert me into the backend, which is a full stack engineer lah. Full stack developer engineer, and now I'm exploring and have the experience with the Python and C# language. So far, any questions regarding me?
Nadira, maybe you can complete your presentation first, and then we open Q&A session.
Okay, sure. So without waiting, we go next slide. So what's actually software engineer do? So software engineer is we are design and creating a system or application to resolve the user issue, the problem that's solved by the user. I mean the problem that facing by the user. So macam contoh lah, you all pergi cafe, lepas tu beratur panjang. Lepas tu makcik kantin cakap, ada tak cara untuk supaya bagi sistem, bagi tak bagi korang tunggu lama lah. So ada tak cara untuk percepatkan jualan diorang macam tu. So they are requesting from the developer to create a new system, a new technology to resolve their issue, which is maybe an order or something like application to order it first and pick up to the counter, something like that. So our company are doing something like that lah, and we are focusing on the automation actually. And then I will explain to you how we work and how we focusing to resolve the issue lah. So we have 5 stage during the development and resolve the issue. So we have a first one is a planning stage, which is kita akan dapatkan maklumat dari kita punya business team, business unit team, which is our sponsor, our user. And then developer akan dapatkan data daripada user semua untuk provide a solution draft, which is a documentation lah, macam flowchart and everything. These are the planning stage which we implement this process lah. So the second stage is development stage. Development stage we are including with the mock-up system, coding, and code review. This one I will explain more detail later. And the third one is development. So development stage, we will focusing on the release to the premise server. So for example, the user, the sponsor will provide their URL or their name, company name, to be inserted as their server. So we will release on the server lah. Okay. So the next one is a testing phase, which is we are focusing on the quality assurance and functionality test. Kat sini kita akan fokus macam mana kita nak buat testing, siapa yang akan buat testing untuk apa, lepas tu macam mana kita nak apa bug yang kita jumpa and so on lah, sama ada kita punya sistem tu pas untuk user guna atau tak. And the last stage is maintenance. Maintenance ni dia akan fokus kepada dapatkan feedback, lepas tu grab all the bug that user complain and maintain the functionality of the system. Okay. So for our company kan, kami akan gunakan agile development. I think in this class we'll be having the the principle of how SDLC work, right? So for our company, we are focusing on using agile development. Even the development of system ataupun cara kami manage our company. So kami akan menggunakan agile lah. So how agile work? Agile work tak macam waterfall. I didn't know about the SDLC yet, Doctor.
Sure, sure. You can explain to them so that they can refresh back what is SDLC, and that is that
Okay.
useful SDLC in their study currently. Okay. So
Okay.
yes, proceed, Dira.
Okay, okay. Sure. So, for agile SDLC is different from the waterfall SDLC because for waterfall, we're focusing on every stage to complete first, one by one, stage by stage, until we reach the maintenance stage. But for ours company, we are focusing on the need. Current project is from the big company, which is Intel company. So they have provide the request to have one project to be continue by sprint. Sprint means we have a quarter. Quarter is for a one year. We have 4 quarter, and each quarter have the sprint. So they requested every sprint to have enhancement, a bug fix, and others, and new needed from the user. So here, why we need to use the agile process. So, sorry, I think okay. So a new needed. So for example, this one, there will one requirement come in. So they ask you, developer, can you add one button to add this to add the form and submit the form. Okay. So this is a new needed. So we create a user story to trace and to planning on the how the form will look like, what the data needed, and everything in here in the first stage. So we are designing it, do a mock-up and everything in here, and we do implementation, the development here. So during the development, then a new needed come in again. So the user said, oh, I think the form is not enough. I think we still need another thing, which is export, import data. So a new needed is come in, and another user story was added and develop, but the development before this, which is the form, still running, and is still working by the developer. So the new ones also come in and still running. So during development, the first item is still already done and ready for the testing module. So the testing module will be running, the tester will test it and going out for the evaluations. So the new needed, the second needed is still running also, and will be released together with the one that have been finished with the testing. So it's continuing like that lah. So came in the bug, and then we fix it together and we release it together. So it's continuously process lah. How we maintain, how we secure the system so far. I think that's all for the how it's agile work. I will explain later, more specifically for the agile process later. Okay. So the next one, I will show to you what's in the planning stage we are doing. So for the planning stage, we get all the requirement from the business unit. They will list out what's the process. I mean the procedure all the what's it called, the process lah, macam mana diorang nak selesaikan masalah tu, apa cara diorang nak macam currently saya focusing on automation. Ada satu mission ni, hari-hari user kena pergi site, kena pergi masuk Intel. Kami kena cucuk kabel. Macam mana kami nak buat automation untuk kami tak payah pergi hari-hari on site. So kami akan jimat duit apa semua macam tu kan. So we suggest we will do using the third party, how we to connect with this we supply lah port virtually, so they can uh, only turn on turn off from their home lah. So we understanding the requirement, we come out with the plan, we came out with the flow chart and everything, the SDD, UML and everything. They will agree for the documentation, and then we set up all the data every the sprint. So already approved, the project have already done, signed by the BU. Then we are started with the development lah. So this is a example for the flowchart for one requirement that needed from the user lah, which is task assignment flowchart. So it's the same flow as what we study in our university, which is we do a simple flowchart lah. It's not a complicated one lah. When you go to work, it's more simple than you are studying. Okay. So how it should do and until the end. And then sorry doctor, I cannot share with the documentation with the during the sharing lah, because I already asked my HOD. They asked me not to share expose any documentation lah. So I will explain how we use the UML and we are use UML for a development tool to create the UML lah. Is it okay?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. So let me share this. Are you looking to my screen right now? Can you see the screen?
You want to show us the development tool suite, right?
Yep. It's a visual paradigm.
No, we still see your slide.
Okay, let me change my view.
Yeah, you need to change the sharing view, or you can share the whole screen.
Browser. Can you see my screen now? The visual paradigm.
Not yet.
Okay.
Try to share the screen again.
Okay, sure. Share first. Okay, this one. Share.
All right, we can
Okay.
see now.
So this is one of the tool used for development tools, which is called a visual paradigm. This one you're able to use for any task. So this one we are using for creating our UML and the process of the service lah. So what the data needed, what the action needed. So this is how we use it. I will share with doctor later. So you can try to install it and use it from your end. So it's not only focused on the project actually. You can trace everything you want. For example, your assignment and everything. You have a general activity like this, and you can add on your tasks to for you to focusing. And this development tools is focusing on the agile project. So this is a good thing lah actually. So I will share the link later with you guys. Okay. Let me share back. I don't think it's working. Actually, I haven't using the Webex before, so I think a bit difficult.
Sebelum ni dia belajar. Jadi dia cuma dengar je macam you all. Sekarang dia pula kena present kan. Okay.
Sekejap, doktor.
Itulah saya cakap, either you apa ni stop sharing and then change the screen share, or you can share the whole screen
Yep,
and then lepas tu tutup dah kan.
yep.
Nadira, just now the visual paradigm, is it a free or paid tools?
Oh, actually, that one is provided our company by our company. I think it's have the trial.
Right.
Trial.
Yes,
Yeah.
then it's paid lah, paid tools. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I share what my company is currently use.
Yeah. Just sharing whatever is it. You doesn't you don't need to share the content, real content. Just share how you apply, what method that you use. That's already enough.
Okay, sure. So, okay, what's the okay.
Nadira, I think we lost you. Okay, let's wait, guys. Maybe Nadira have internet connections problems. You guys can hear me, right? Okay.
Yes, doctor.
Yes. So then Nadira have internet issues lah. Okay. Nadira, we lost you. Okay, let me ask her in the WhatsApp group. So this is the challenge kan, when we have invited invited speaker who are in different place. But it's good, okay? You can reach everyone via online kan. Okay. Okay, Nadira, are you there? Because we can see your screen, but we can't see you.
Okay, wait a moment. Okay,
Okay.
is it okay now?
Yes, we can see you.
Okay. Okay, let me proceed. Sorry. Okay, so this is another development tool that I can suggest you to use. This one is an open one. So the development tools, this one is for tracking our tasks, which is for example, I need to debug on the error facing by user, which is a ticket. Akan masuk complain by user dengan sekian-sekian number. Kami akan masukkan dalam task ni, kami akan track lah untuk sepanjang minggu tu. Macam contoh yang boleh nampak dekat skrin ni. So this user implement feedback collector. So ini adalah fokus dia, apa yang dia perlu buat untuk this iteration, which is untuk 3 minggu tu. So ini adalah list dia. So apa yang dia tengah buat sekarang, apa dia punya fokus sekarang, di tengah ongoing. So in progress. And then when it's done, it will put inside the done. Or he want to waiting for dia HOD ke manager ke untuk review. So they put inside the in review. They need their attention from their manager. So this one is in review. So this one you able to use for your trace your task, for your assignment. So this one is a good tools that you can use for your daily experience. Sorry. Click on the wrong one. Okay. So this is the flow, how we use the project development tools. Okay, next. For the next one, we for development stage, we are at this stage we are starting to do a mock-up system. Mock-up system ni macam satu dia bukan sistem yang full yang boleh function. Dia adalah mock-up lah, macam bila kita klik button ni dia pergi ke page mana. Button ni pula function dia untuk apa, untuk pergi ke page mana. So this mock-up system lah untuk kita bagi dekat BU kita, customer kita, untuk verify lah sama ada diorang okay tak dengan view tu, button tu semua. So after they are agree with the mock-up system, we start write the code. Kami akan write the code using kami akan split lah. For me, if I'm working on the backend, I will work on the Java code. So kalau macam saya punya kawan-kawan akan buat front end. So front end untuk design, back end untuk make the API, the service up untuk guna dalam front end. I think you will learn better lah on the difference between the front end and back end. Okay. So after the development, the right code is done, you are testing inside your local host. Oh, everything is working fine. So we need to push it. Kami dah ready dah ni untuk push kita orang punya code untuk testing. Tester untuk test sama ada dia function atau tak. So we are do a code review. Code review ni siapa yang akan buat? So contoh saya developer, saya akan ada satu lagi saya punya senior ke, saya punya technical program manager akan join satu code review yang mana diorang akan check saya punya flow. Flow, the coding structure and the comment of everything of the structure of the code So everything is good, then I will approve it, and then the code will start to be do the deployment inside in the testing phase. Okay. So during the code review, everything, the feedback given and everything, so they will do the validation report. So this is one of example how my coworker working on the user story changes and what's the changes needed. The user story, the one that I show you before, this one, this is the user story, and then the changes they are doing right now. For example, fix error from previous tracing, something like that. So yang ni macam contoh isu yang diorang jumpa lah masa dah ada kat dalam user punya environment. So they needs to provide the validation report. Apa yang perlu ada dalam validation report tu macam introduction for the changes and apa yang diorang guna, tools yang diorang guna, apa cara yang diorang guna untuk diorang fix the error. So they needs to do a summary lah on that, and they needs to do to give the plan also how they want it's like after the fix lah. Okay, we are done with the development phase. Next, we needs to deploy it. Okay, for this phase, semua dah approved by kita punya previous kita punya technical program manager, kita punya leader, kita dah approve. Okay, you punya code okay, dah clean apa semua. Diorang akan start code freeze, which is one week before the code, before push the code to the testing phase. So kat sini diorang akan stop 1 minggu, lepas tu diorang dah masuk dalam testing phase. Tester akan mula test every the changes, the full testing during the deployment lah. Okay, lepas tu diorang jumpa lagi error. Okay, yang ni awak cakap awak dah fix tapi awak tak fix lagi. Diorang push balik pergi ke developer, diorang akan fix balik. Fix, baru masuk balik dari testing sampai everything is okay, everything is approved by the tester. Then, they are ready to go to the user. So, masuk dalam user punya environment. So, okay, bila dia dah masuk dalam environment, tester keeps testing. Diorang akan sentiasa buat testing. for our changes lah. Kiranya dia dah masuk testing punya phase, dia masuk pula dia punya production. So macam mana dia nak user tu tester nak trace, diorang akan buat dua dokumen untuk trace diorang punya testing, which is we call as functionality testing. What functionality testing do? Diorang akan test by scenario. Test scenario ni diorang akan listkan lah function ni untuk apa, button ni untuk apa. Lepas tu expected result. Sistem macam untuk expand all the button. Sistem tu able to display all the system information. Lepas tu dia boleh hide all the button and everything. So bila dia punya status, dia akan check lah pass. Kalau tak pass, dia akan letak lah remark kenapa tak pass, apa error yang dia dapat. Dia perlu sertakan dia punya screenshot of the error lah. So later, they will give it to developer and show it to them lah. Kami dapat jumpa error ni, boleh tak check balik, boleh fixkan balik and everything lah. So for every test scenario, we have is based on the pages lah. Contoh kat sini boleh nampak profile, reservation, customer system request and error message and everything lah. So every the pages, every the function have their own test scenario. So that's called a functionality testing. Okay. The next one is performance testing. Apa performance testing ni buat adalah dia akan kita akan provide dekat tester API, data and API yang kita akan guna. Dia akan trigger dalam kita punya sistem tu lah. So dalam tu diorang tester ni kena check time taken for each of the API call. Lepas tu dia tak boleh lama sangat sebab nanti impact daripada user punya end. So kalau lama kan user tunggu sampai 1 minit, 2 minit. Kenapa screen ni asyik loading je dari tadi? So dia macam impact lah, bad impression to the user lah. So tester kena keep do the performance testing lah, which is dia akan check and record the time for each of the API call. So for example, this one 1.84. This one a bit slow because we have a lot of data. For example, tester ni ada around 11,000 data. So it makes sense that the data call is around 1.84. So because the tester will test around 11K, 12 and 20K. So kalau dia dapat 1.8 kira bagus lah. Kalau macam user mungkin dia orang akan ada 5 ke 10 data macam tu untuk sekali guna. So dia akan kurangkan lah masa menunggu tu. So that's the working how performance testing work. Okay. Okay, for the last one. The last one is maintenance phase. Kat maintenance phase ni kita akan gather all the feedback. Macam kami punya customer ada satu tracking. Kami akan bagi dekat customer kita orang satu sistem untuk diorang give the feedback, provide any issue they are facing, high, low, medium, macam tu. So kita orang akan fokus based on their requirement, their feedback, apa area yang diorang jumpa. So dari situ maintenance ni akan buat bug fix. Kita orang panggil hot fix. Kita orang fix terus push macam tu. Dia ada beberapa stage lah. Later that one is too deep lah inside untuk explain here. So dalam maintenance ni dia akan ada performance improvement dengan security. Security ni contohnya kita kena ni lah macam ada breach ke tak ke dengan data yang user simpan tu. Performance improvement ni macam yang tadi saya cakap. Masa user akan cakap masa diorang load tu lama dalam 10 saat macam tu. Diorang nak reduce lagi. So apa kita punya cara untuk maintainkan dia supaya dia punya performance tu keep improve lah. So yep, that's the maintenance phase work. I think We are done with that. Okay, I think we are done with the process. Okay, Doctor, I think we are done with the sharing.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Nadira. Okay, for the sharing. Okay, let's open a Q&A session. Okay, please, you can type in your questions in the chat box, or you can turn on your camera so that you can interact directly with Miss Nadira lah. Okay. Soalan? Okay. Mana? Siapa nak tanya soalan dulu? Dia sama lah macam you masa dulu kan, Nadira boleh tanya soalan tu semua
Ya,
senang-senang.
betul.
Okay.
Better tanya, nanti akan menyesal lah kemudian hari. Kenapa saya tak tanya dulu orang buat sharing? Better tanyalah sekarang. Jangan malu-malu. Saya sama je macam korang semua.
Dia dah rasa menyesal. Itulah dia advise you all to ask a question. Okay. Actually, I always lah invite the speaker to share the knowledge or experience. Okay. So everyone, okay, mana soalan? Okay, Muaz. So you may start asking the question first. Oh, okay, Muaz share. You nak guna mic ke atau you nak guna chat saja? Sebab you put both.
Yes, Muaz?
Okay, dia tak jawab soalan tu maksudnya dia guna chat lah.
Okay.
Okay, dekat chat ada Muaz tanya, what is your advice, Miss, kalau ada kalau ada one of us nak jadi software engineering. Software engineering tu course dia kan?
Kalau nak jadi software engineer ni, kita kena kuat kita punya coding skill, kita punya knowledge lah. Macam saya starting, saya lepasan network engineering. So, saya punya knowledge dalam coding kurang lah. Tapi bila saya masuk company ni, saya start asas saya punya bakat dalam Java. So, saya punya fokus on Java. So, bila saya dah start join tu, saya dah improve saya punya skill. So, better and better. So, saya punya advice for you all lah. Untuk start any interest to be a software engineer, start coding lah. Do a coding. Sekarang ni tengah in C#, Java and Python. So, that's the opportunity to you all for the future lah. So, improve your code skill.
Okay, thank you. So there's a question from Asmadi. Which phase is the most challenging things when become a software engineer?
Software engineer, phase mana yang paling susah? Paling susah so far saya rasa untuk maintenance. Masa kita development tu kita tak nampak any issue. So bila UOS dah masuk, dah release ke user, kita dah buat testing berkali-kali, kita tak nampak isu tu. Tapi bila kita dah masuk dekat user akan start do everything without, tak fikirlah tanda seru ke, koma ke, everything dia orang akan masukkan je. So dia orang akan dapat error dari situ. So dari situ dia orang akan complain. Kenapa kita orang dapat macam ni sekian-sekian sedangkan dia orang punya flow tu tak betul. Tapi kita orang kena ambil dia orang punya complain tu untuk improve our fault lah. Bukan nak cakap kita orang punya salah, tapi untuk improve supaya user lain tak akan dapat isu yang sama. Itulah cara mostly nak puaskan hati customer lah. That's the challenging part lah. Oh, ni tak susah.
Nadira, I think in your presentation just now, you did mention testing. Tapi saya tak dengar pula you kata tester you tu include the client or user. Tak ada kan? It's based on the senior ataupun technical saja yang buat testing tu kan?
No, the code review is for the the code review. Code review saja yang involve senior dengan project manager. Yang tester tu akan ada orang lain lah. Dalam company kita juga, tester tu dia punya position sendiri sebagai tester akan test whole the process lah.
Tapi not exactly the client, right?
No. So far no.
Nanti inilah Nadira, you kena study, you kena belajar user behavior ni, user experience ni. Okay. Maybe your next future planning for your ni lah,
Yes.
postgrad lah. Okay. So,
Yeah, of course.
okay. So we have another question from Asmadi. Okay. Nak tanya application apa yang paling susah yang pernah dibuat? Maksudnya development apa? Sistem apa yang dibuat tu?
Sebab saya focusing dekat automation. Saya main dengan mesin. So, saya nak tahu mesin tu macam mana berfungsi, saya kena pergi site. Saya kena cakap, kita tak ada knowledge tau dekat mesin-mesin orang. So, kita pergi start from zero, kita kena study the machine. How the pod will send the data and everything to the cloud and everything lah. Macam nama diorang pun lain-lain kan. Macam untuk bilik tu dia nama farm. So kita kena convert farm tu ke dalam sistem kita. Lepas tu pod tu ke dalam sistem kita. Macam mana kita nak connect. So far bukan application lah, sistem. Saya buat virtualization system. Macam mana orang nak manage machine guna virtual machine. That's the hard part lah.
That's the important to understand the real problem dulu kan. You kenal maka tak cinta,
Yes.
betul tak? So kenal
betul.
the issues, the problem, the client, and then you know lah what to do next. Alright. So ada next question daripada Nurul Syamila. How is your work environment?
It's great. Actually, it's great. Orang selalu cakap jadi software engineer kita akan hadap komputer je 24 jam. Tak ada. Saya tak ada. Most of time saya akan buat coding tapi akan ada masa rehat yang panjang lah untuk kita orang rehat and everything lah. Saya tak tahulah company macam mana kan, company lain macam mana, tapi so far untuk kita orang punya company most of time okay. Everyone is good. Kita orang akan ada interact antara developer and operation team yang yang jawab email apa semua daripada user. So kita orang ada communication, great communication lah. Tak semestinya awak masuk software engineer orang cakap awak nerd. Tak ada. Awak nampak saya nerd ke? So it's good lah actually.
Okay, tak stress lah kan, cheer-cheer je kan. Okay. That's good. Okay. Next question from Aiman. Hi Kak Nadira, saya ada one question. If a company specifically offer the spot of a software engineer in their company, is there a certain skill set yang boleh kita advantage daripada applicant yang lain?
Skill set. Instead of coding, awak kena tahu lagi framework yang sekarang orang guna. Macam contoh apa yang paling famous lah, macam mana kita nak handle situation. Awak boleh bagi suggestion lah untuk company awak tu untuk improve. Macam sekarang kami punya company guna GitHub. Most of company will use GitHub. So you need to have the skill how to use the GitHub lah. Macam GitHub ni ada satu platform yang mana korang akan create a code and push it inside the GitHub. Dekat situ you boleh buat the communication lah, boleh minta pandangan daripada orang lain punya from the outsider lah untuk comment out apa korang punya code ni masalah and everything instead of your environment only lah. So that's a good skill set yang perlu ada lah, which is GitHub. I will type in how it's GitHub.
Nadira, masa interview hari tu dia ada tanya tak apa other skills that you have ataupun do you know about GitHub?
Yes, they have. Lepas tu diorang akan tanya pernah guna GitHub tak sebelum ni? Of course saya tak pernah sebab saya adalah lepasan fresh grad. Saya cakap saya fresh grad, saya tak ada knowledge lagi. Lepas tu diorang akan tanya saya lagi apa yang pernah kamu buat sebelum ni. Macam contoh saya punya last project which is IoT kan. So diorang rasa that one boleh digunakan dalam diorang punya company. Saya pula buat Java. So diorang punya company also focus on Java. So diorang rasa that a good opportunity for me to grow in their industry lah.
Okay. So sebenarnya dekat UMS diorang dah buat dah workshop GitHub. Saya tahu Nadira aware tak benda tu?
So far tak pernah join lah doktor.
Okay. Okay. So kalau ada apa-apa event, upskilling, so please join lah. Okay. Macam tu lah maksud dia. So next question from Shauki. Miss, how is your daily routine and sleeping schedule now? And as compared to before since becoming a software engineer. Ni pun dia ingat software engineer ni stress punya kerja ni. Okay.
Okay. Dia depend on your position actually. Macam saya dah 2 tahun. Sekarang saya sebagai technical program manager. Saya lead orang. So macam saya ada 2 shift. Satu shift pagi untuk developer. Operation, so kami support luar negara. So saya kena masuk night shift juga, which is dari pukul 10 ke pukul 12 macam tu. So saya punya daily routine macam tu lah. Pukul 8, 5.30 shift pagi. Malam 9 sampai pukul 12 saya online untuk check on the issue that faced by international user. Tapi untuk developer, diorang kerja macam biasa lah, 8 sampai 5.30. Kalau diorang rasa macam diorang nak kerja, based on diorang pun sendiri lah. Diorang nak apply OT. Diorang nak resolvekan isu tu hari ni juga. Dia based on dia. Tapi no, tak ada paksaan. Kerja sampai 8 sampai 5.30 je. Kiranya macam biasa lah, macam kerja office biasa.
They paid also for OT time kan? OT dia bagi.
Of course.
So okay lah, tak adalah kerja macam apa ni? Macam lembu kan. Tapi tak ada bayar apa-apa. Okay, that's good. Okay. Next question from Zakwan Arif. Hai Kak, nak tanya macam mana akak selesaikan problem or error yang dihadapi? Adakah cari jalan penyelesaian dengan internet, tanya pakcik makcik Google kan? Or rujuk someone expert, pakar dalam bidang tu?
Dua-dua. Buat saya boleh cakap dua-dua lah. Sebab most of time isu yang kita buat tu tak ada pun dekat Google. Macam mesin yang saya buat sekarang ni, satu syarikat ni saja yang guna. Diorang tak ada reference. So saya akan tanya diorang punya BU. Saya akan DM diorang, akan email diorang. Diorang akan referkan saya dekat diorang punya company yang ketiga tu, yang third party tu. Diorang akan linkkan saya dengan diorang lah. So saya akan direct terus tanya ke third party how the function of machine apa semua. So saya akan troubleshoot lah. Most of time troubleshoot sendirilah. Tapi kita ada sini juga untuk rujuk macam mana kita punya code structure, macam mana macam contohlah awak guna sekarang if else. Kenapa if else saya tak function ni? Saya tanya saya punya senior. Boleh tunjuk tak kat mana if else saya yang salah ni? Oh, kat sini awak kena guna else if. Something like that lah.
Okay.
So mostly rujuk orang lah. Kena banyak bertanya.
Okay, next question. I think the question is similar with the previous one. Tanya tentang problem coding issue kan? Tak apa, saya skip. Nur Farhana. Okay, Miss, kenapa tak teruskan kerja dalam bidang network engineering? Okay, but choose to become software engineer. This is a good question.
Yes. Because before this, saya pursue study dapat course network engineering. Lepas tu, tapi minat saya tu, saya punya interest more to software engineer. Saya suka coding. Kalau network more to guna diorang punya comment je. Saya minat Java. So saya punya project, last final year project pun saya buat network campur dengan software. So saya minat lah dengan software, more to network.
Yes, untuk pengetahuan Farhana dekat UMS, walaupun kita different program, tapi kita akan mix dengan others program and belajar benda yang sama juga lebih kurang. Cuma dia ada core dia sikit lah on the networking tu, kan?
Betul. Saya ada certificate untuk network juga.
Okay, dia ada juga certified on networking and also some software engineer lah. So they can choose either become a network engineer or software engineer actually. Okay. Next questions. From Nuisha Salwani. Pernah tak ada problem yang tak boleh fix? How you encounter it?
Fix. Tak pernah fix. So ada. Tapi kita bagi cara lain untuk solvekan isu tu. Contohnya user ni nak macam ni A. Tapi kita orang bagi solving B. Macam ni pun boleh solve awak punya isu. So kita cuba tukar. Apa yang diorang nak tu tak boleh dicapai. Kita tukar cara lain. So kita bagi another way lah untuk diorang. So diorang boleh terima tu. So kita implement the changes lah. So That's how we fix it.
Okay, meaning nothing impossible lah
Yes,
to fix a problem. Kalau ada problem, mesti ada solution dia. So,
betul,
it's
betul.
up to us lah to find a way actually, kan?
Betul.
Okay, next question from Muhammad Nur Hafizi. Okay, this is last question in the chat box. Kak, saya nak tanya, adakah semua benda yang dipelajari waktu zaman belajar dulu masih lagi digunakan waktu mula-mula masuk kerja ataupun semuanya kena belajar sendiri? This is a good question also.
Yes. Saya masih guna apa yang diajar. Maksudnya masa Dr. As saja kita orang dulu, kita orang masih guna sekarang. Macam mana UML, macam mana design. Most of time doktor ajar the interesting UX kan. Macam mana kita nak bagi user interest dengan kita punya sistem, function apa semua tu masih digunakan. Flowchart and everything masih digunakan lah. Macam biasa macam kita study. Cuma a bit simple. Sebab kita masa belajar mestilah mendalam kan macam mana function semua tu. Cuma bila kita kerja a bit simple lah. Kita mudah faham lah apa yang kita nak implement tu.
Okay, that's a good comment. Actually, I was taught that yang dekat universiti ni yang you belajar teori basic, yang dekat industri yang you lebih detail. Tapi you punya answer different way. You kata yang
Yes.
industri lagi simple way, right?
Yep. Sebab macam flowchart sebelum ni kita akan guna a complicated one. Macam yang traditional one. Tapi bila kita masuk dalam industri, dia tak fokus sangat pun. Dia simple-simple je cakap. Janji kita faham, kita dah tahu proses dia semua tu. Macam tu lah. Cuma part coding lah yang a bit interested sebab kita kena deep learning by ourselves lah. Coding lah. Kita tak akan dapat nak memenuhi semua benda tu. Kita kena keep belajar. Okay.
Yeah. Dekat university you akan diintroduce dengan a few theory, a few principle. But in industry it's depend in the company lah. Dia nak guna apa kan. So kalau dia rasa that's the simple way yang dia orang lebih faham, tu you kena follow. You ada option lah. You know everything but you may need to apply one of it only lah kan.
Yes, correct.
Okay, Asmadi ada soalan sebab you raise the hand.
Ya, ada madam.
Okay, proceed.
Okey, saya nak penjelasan sikitlah daripada Madam Nadirah tadi berkenaan dengan situasi sebenar, live situation. Orang kata dalam bidang macam mana you nak handle pressure daripada stakeholder. Dan I boleh kongsi sedikit lah, I sebagai stakeholder ni, banyakkan vendor-vendor yang attend kita, dia jadi macam ada kadang-kadang tak nak layan kita punya kita punya demand, kita punya request. Kadang-kadang kita ni jadi banyak songeh apa semua tu kan. Jadi berbagai-bagai perangai ataupun berbagai-bagai tingkah laku daripada stakeholder ni. So setiap daripada tu you punya pressure pun dia akan jadi macam dia ada stakeholder kena handle macam ni, and then setelah stakeholder kena, so benda tu dia akan jadi beza-beza. So dari segi perbezaan tu macam mana you nak handle pressure you punya end user tu sendiri.
Kita akan dapatkan dia punya feedback tu lah kan. Macam awak cakap, dia ada perbeza-beza. So kita akan grab their own opinion. Macam kita orang punya company lah. Saya tak boleh nak bezakan dengan company lain. Macam kita orang akan grab their own opinion. Okay, kita orang akan cakap, kita orang akan bagi suggestion. Untuk dia orang punya isu ni, kita orang tak boleh nak ambil sebab it's a bit difficult atau costly. Lain lah dia orang nak provide another cost kan untuk increase the cost untuk using other option. So untuk reducekan cost tu kita orang akan bagi dia punya cara lain lah untuk resolve dia punya isu. Lepas tu ada yang kita orang akan terus reject. Kata kalau dia orang punya requirement tu tak meet apa punya kita punya function sekarang ni. Something like that. So nak kata pressure, kita boleh handle it slowly with the slow talk with the user. Kita kena faham apa requirement diorang, apa yang diorang nak sebenarnya. Bukannya follow 100% follow the stakeholder lah. That's why akan ada salah faham antara stakeholder dengan kita punya development lah. Okay. Is that answering your question, Asmadi?
Yeah, that's why we have a system requirement document is dia macam contract, okay? Contract agreement between the stakeholder, client and with the company or developer lah. So you agreed or not agreed is you should follow the term and condition yang ada dekat situ lah. Kalau tak ada, itulah jadi sikit-sikit ubah, sikit-sikit complain kan. So you should have that document lah as a contract understanding and agreement between the both party. Okay? Right. Thank you, Asmadi, for the good questions.
Okay, welcome, madam.
Okay, anyone else? Ada soalan lagi tak? Susah ni kita nak tahu, nak panggil Nadirah ni. Dia pun busy juga sebenarnya. Tapi sebab dia appreciate me as a lecturer dia dulu kan. So, dia terima my invitation. Thank you Nadirah. Okay, so... okay, ada last question. Okay, this is last question maybe because I promised to Nadira to only attend 1 hour session tau. So, use this valuable time lah. So, question from Irsyad. Ada pernah consider untuk lompat company? Is it normal dalam industri IT? Okay, interesting.
Interesting. Because memang saya punya co-worker akan lompat company. Dia cakap, alah, kalau aku stay lama-lama pun gaji aku banyak ni je. Aku kena lompat. Aku lompat, aku dapat lagi banyak. Dia cakap macam tu. Tapi awak kena fikir macam mana awak nak adapt dengan company baru. Awak nak adapt dengan sistem baru. Diorang punya cara framework diorang lain. Awak punya lain. Awak kena start over from awal. Awak macam lose for one advantage from your end lah. Tapi saya tak terfikir sebab saya punya saya start sebagai software junior software. Lepas tu saya tahun yang seterusnya saya dah di upgrade sebagai leader of the group, and then tahun ni saya di upgrade sebagai technical program manager. Sebab kita keep improve on our code and diorang nampak kita punya opportunity. Then apa guna kalau kita lompat company kan, kita stay dekat phase yang sama. Faham tak? Is it answering?
Yes, actually it's not good for your resume kan. You punya resume, you punya CV, you jump company. Dekat sini berapa bulan, next berapa bulan. Of course you getting a good high payment maybe kan, dapat duit gaji banyak yang tu dia offer lagi banyak. Tapi it doesn't work. Stay and get all the experience, get all the knowledge, skills. And then barulah dah fix lah macam 2-3 tahun tu you dah fix, you rasa macam you boleh dapat better offer kan, because you already have that experience.
Kita boleh demand.
Yes,
boleh demand gaji apa yang kita nak.
Yeah. If the company tak boleh nak fulfill you, contohlah kan, so you boleh find lah the other company, tapi make sure you fix lah with the experience and skills and so on. Jangan jump because of the money, because bila you interview, company tengok you punya resume ni jam-jam, so dia boleh think of lah yang you may jump into other company, baru dia masuk dah pindah kan, macam tu lah. So sebenarnya benda ni pun happen dekat me lah, bila dia interview kan, dia akan tanya, dia nak you ada fixed reason why you pilih that company, ataupun why you nak stay dengan company tu. Dia nak tengok you punya loyalty tu lah maksud dia. So you have a good reason lah. So again, you can jump, okay, but make sure you already have enough experience lah, okay. It's okay. For now kan, starting biasalah kan, baru nak mula, baru nak belajar, dia bayar rendah. Ya, dia bayar rendah. Okay, tengok macam Nadira, I think you have a good company because they keep upgrade, keep promote you, okay. Adakah dia promote saja, naik gaji tak?
Of course, mesti miss.
Okay, because you did mention promote, upgrade the post kan, tapi saya tak dengar pula you cakap pasal gaji kan. So of course
naik.
That's the the initiative of the company which is good. Okay, Haikal nak tanya apa ni? Saya tertarik dengan apa? Okay, so Muaz, does CGPA matter kalau nak apply same work macam Miss maksud dia? Tengok tak CGPA maksud dia?
Awal-awal dia orang tak tengok, dia orang tak tanya pun awak ni CGPA lepas 3 tak ada. Diorang nak tengok skill kita lah. Macam ni. Diorang akan bagi test. Macam saya punya company, diorang akan bagi test. Interview diorang tak ada tanya CGPA awak lawa ke tak lawa. Dia akan bagi test terus. Awak boleh jawab soalan, awak boleh buat dia punya follow the requirement dia. Okay, pass.
Dia ikut company actually. Some company have their own requirement. Sometimes dia focus more on skill lah. Bila dia focus on skill, dia tak tanya pun CGPA you. Yang CGPA tu matter bila you work with government. Kalau government, dia mesti nak 3 pointer above lah. Itu dia punya syarat. Okay, maybe this is the last question from Nur Shazana. Miss, kalau untuk documentation, selalunya developer kena buat sendiri atau project manager ataupun leader?
Project manager. Kami punya company project manager because dia akan ada direct communication dengan BU. So diorang akan buatlah, diorang akan ada two communication on it. So kami documentation mostly on the testing dengan UML, the flow lah, the flow of the, cuma the one that starting lah, yang what is that called lah, doktor? Persetujuan antara dua pihak tu, that one project.
Requirement.
Yes, project manager dengan BU akan buat.
Yes, this is in line with what we learn. Okay? As a project manager, you are controlling everything including the documentation and reporting lah. Tapi yang you punya sub-sub or you punya team lain, dia kena bagi report based on dia punya apa dia buat lah. You are the one that compile. That's why you need to have a project management tools for easy for you to track and manage your team lah. Macam tu kan?
Okay. Yep.
Okay, ada pun keluar soalan si Haikal ni. Saya bit lost bila nak cari bootcamp yang bersesuaian untuk self-study sebab tak tahu apa yang perlu difokus atau kita tempuh je dahulu belajar semua. Dia nak tanya tips lah ni. Mungkin maksud Haikal bootcamp ni outside from the university.
Macam saya punya coworker, dia akan apply satu, macam contoh dia baru masuk, dia akan join satu open source course study. Apa lah nama dia? I'm not sure lah, tapi dia register diri dia sendiri. Dia punya interest tu, dia register diri dia dalam course study Java. So dia nak tahu Python, dia akan join Python. Awak boleh search lah apa course yang dia bagi secara percuma semua tu. Macam open source yang kita guna sekarang, W10 School tu pun a bit good. That one boleh implement dalam kita punya code, basic code lah. So you can use that one also.
Okay, thank you. Mungkin saya boleh tambah. Dia ada dua je. It's based on your interest. Satu lagi based on the enhanced skill yang you nak. Okay, kalau you rasa enhanced skill tu, of course lah macam kita beli barang kan, kita nak beli barang macam Shopee, kita akan tengok review dia kan, bagus tak cost ni apa semua kan. So you tengoklah dulu, kalau dia memang komen bagus, based on testimonial and review, you can join kan. Maksudnya you tak, kalau especially yang paid punya kan, paid cost, so you need to find the worth for your money kan. So you macam tu lah, you kena baca review dulu. Tapi it's depend on your interest. Macam saya kata, interest dengan what skill that yang you nak improve kan. You sendiri yang rasa, okay, skills ni perlu untuk saya become software engineer later on kan. So you sendiri improve. Ataupun you memang minat dalam bidang tu, tapi you kurang kan. Jadi you nak gilap skills tu. Ataupun kalau you dah masuk company ni, macam saya punya experience dulu, saya tak ada experience on designing kan, because we are on computer punya design, tapi saya diberi task untuk design buku pula kan, which is different resolution actually. But what I do is I don't say no, I accept the task, okay, but I take a course. Kelas malam tu saya ambil kelas malam, lepas kerja join kelas malam, belajar designing, guna Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator. That's improve my ni lah, saya punya own experience, and of course I can make a demand kan. You dah ada experience tu, which is good. Okay, that's the collective of experience lah that you can gain while you go through in the company lah. Okay, alright. So I think that's all. Okay, thank you Nadira. Okay, thank you for accepting the invitation today. Okay, so let's appreciate our invited speaker today with open your camera and let's take a group photo together. Okay. Kat kamera kita bagi masa, mungkin ada yang nak touch-up, baru nak cari tudung ke kan. Okay, tak tahulah, baru nak pasang filter ke kan. Okay. So turn on your camera. So let's take a group photo so that Nadira have a memory with us. You all also have a memory with Miss Nadira, kan? Alright, okay. So ada Asmadi dengan satu tim dia dalam kelas. Okay, lagi. Alright, Rizwan. Okay, Farhana. Alright, lagi. Syazana. Shoki. Okay, Afifah. Okay, jangan sembunyi-sembunyi Afifah. The whole face tu keluarkan. Okay, lagi siapa dia? Okay, alright. Okay, come on guys. Turn on your camera. Syuhada. Okay. Okay. Jangan risaulah. Nadira pun tahu you punya experience bila lecturer asking you to open camera, macam tu lah tak ready lagi kan. Okay, actually I did mention in the group lah to be prepared. Okay, come on. Right.
Kami dulu mostly face to face kan, Doktor?
Oh yeah, lupa. Masa you face to face bukannya online. Oh yeah, that's why you tak pernah guna Webex. So okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Because UMS guna Webex juga. Sebenarnya saya guna account UMS ni. UMS masih bagi saya account to use the email of UMS and also any account from UMS. Dia ada jasa bakti macam tu lah. Because I've been there for 9 years kan. So adalah saya dapat priority macam tu. Okay, ada lagi nak on camera? Okay, so get ready. Okay, I will take a photo. Ada lagi tak? Bagilah full sikit. Full support. Okay. Full support, open your camera. Okay.
Oh, meriah.
Dalam group. Okay, sebab tu dah tak individual on. Okay. Alright. So, give a big smile. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, again. Wait. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more, last one more. Let me go to the next page if anyone else. 1, 2, 3. Okay, ada second page tadi. Okay, saya tak perasan. Okay, wait. Let me choose only turn on the camera. Okay. Ni lagi better view. Okay. Okay, stay. Saya akan on kepada yang buka kamera saja. Okay. 1, 2. Hilang dah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, again. 2 more shot, right? 2 more shot. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, last shot. Okay, give a big smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you. Okay, have a big clap to Miss Nadira, and we all wish you all the best for your journey and your career. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to the class? Maybe the last advice to adik-adik dekat dalam kelas ni.
Okay. Sebenarnya saya pun macam korang juga. Saya rasa macam diri saya ni tak ada knowledge sangat dengan coding. Tapi bila kita try to improve ourselves, we start to learn ourselves, then we can reach lah apa goal yang kita nak. So don't give up and try our best lah. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nadira. Okay, with that, we end off our class today. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you, Doktor.